Hey folks, like the shirt, right? Start a cult. Let's all drink the Kool-Aid. Figured I'd take a few minutes, right? Uh, Lindsey Graham, God rest his soul, and his family. No wife, but that is what it is. May he rest in peace. Don't agree with everything he said, but he was a big supporter of Clarity Act, so that's another vote and number to get. So we'll see how that goes. We get another week before Clarity Week. See what happens with that. You guys see a lot of YouTubers and people pumping up news about, oh, Clarity. It's like, see, whatever. You know, I think I said in the first one, and I'll reiterate. I mean, it's just this idea of we need to be patient. We really need to just be patient, and like, it doesn't have to be tomorrow. I want it to be tomorrow. I think everyone wants it to be tomorrow, but it's not going to happen. You got to get that. It's like everything around the world is falling into place right in the lap of Ripple, right into the lap of crypto. This is what we're going to do. I'm curious. Market Patel, Decade. One of my two favorites. My goal in trying to do this, because I was encouraged by Will and some others to just like throw myself out there, right? Be as real as I am. Because I'm real when I talk to them in private or when I've done some interviews with Will. So I'm going to keep it as real as I can and just be like, my hardest thing's being patient. I mean, I've for years been buying, little by little, any extra money I had. I delayed buying this house that I have behind me. God bless me for God putting me in a position to do this. But yeah, I delayed it 2 years. I had a very strong woman that I can't thank God enough for her. I really can't. I don't show it all the time, but you imagine telling someone you've been with for 5 years, hey, do you mind if we wait on buying a house for another 2 years? I want to invest money after going through the whole AMC thing. Like, yeah, she is bad. She's bat crazy, but in a good way, right? She's starting it. She's not a tech girl, but she's starting to see and watch videos from different people, and she'll ask for clarification or correction of who says this, that, and the other, and so she's starting to get it, and I think she sees the bigger picture of like, oh my goodness, like, okay, you know, which is a good thing, right? You always want to have your significant other and yourself being on the same page as best as possible, and you're never going to be 100% on that one, right? So, but my whole goal of doing this is just to be as real as I can and just kind of let people know, like, hey, like, through this time of waiting, through this time of patience, like whether you're stacking or you're not stacking or you're not in a position, like I said last time, there are ways to add to what you already have by just buying what you typically buy every month, right? Don't pay it off your bank. Bill comes in, pay the bill. Simple as that. Don't use any money out of your bank. Just put it on the card, pay the bill. Easiest way I can tell people to stack without worrying about, oh, I don't have $100 to buy 10 more, or I don't have, $1,000 to buy another 500 that I want to buy to get to my number, or, I don't have $10. Like, you have to put gas in the car this week. Oh, you just got yourself like 1.5 XRP. Things like that. That's grand scheme of things. But I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks I can find some time to get some research done. Try to set up with Will, probably put out a video myself, and then do another video with Will of just like places you can go. in order to like have things in motion so you know what to do when the time comes. Lou always told us, like, have a plan and execute your plan. When the money comes, don't be the one where it's like, hey, I got all this money. Okay, now I'm going to look into this stuff. Because there's going to be people just like you and I that have already lined it up so that the second the money hits, they're already calling all these people and having it all lined up. They're not asking all the questions. They're not seeing, oh, could I do it this way or that way? Like, they've already talked to these people, or they've already done all the research to say, okay, if this is what I want to do, I'm going to see what the process is, see what I need to do, what's my first step, and go from there. Now, money hits tomorrow. I'm not asking, let's say everyone knows everything and the money hits tomorrow. I'm not asking anyone by Monday afternoon to, call around and start setting everything up. Like, you're going to want to wait. Like, let's be smart, realistic. But if you're calling when you know the money starts flowing in, you're not the only one calling. Everyone and their mom's calling. So be a little proactive about it and have an idea of what you want to do and how you want to do it, right? Protect yourself. Protect your asset. For those that have all their crypto on an exchange, I highly recommend you take it off. Highly recommend. If you were around for AMC and GameStop, they took the buttons away. They wouldn't let you sell. They wouldn't let you buy. As Lou would say, they put IOUs in your account. They say, yeah, we got you, right? They didn't have anybody. That's why they stopped people from selling and buying, because they couldn't do it. So there's different types of wallets out there. Don't buy it from Amazon. Buy it directly from the people that make it. And get a little baby bunny over here in the grass. Kind of cool. Lou had ducks. I got the bunnies. Hey, bunny. Anyways, yeah, just get it off the exchange. I mean, I have some on the exchange. Nothing percentage-wise from what I have. It's, it's significant, but nothing overall. And you want to protect yourself, right? I always talked about the Faraday bags, right? Amazon, Faraday bag. It blocks any electronic transmission going in and out of that bag. Don't believe me? Put a cell phone in it, close the bag, and have someone call your cell phone. You won't even see the missed call. Perfect for your wallet to sit in there. So I'm going to work on that. And that's kind of the whole point of the video tonight, was to say I'm really going to look into this just to give other people ideas. I need to do some more digging myself with things I want to do. And I'll be honest, I think everyone, it's going to be tough to not sell. That's why I said the last video, like, no, some people probably, I'm going to sell a little. I am. I'm not going to lie. There's a ladder approach. There's the whatever approach. I'm taking it where I said X amount, I'm selling at this price, gives me my investment back. I want my money back. Just that money back alone is like a nice chunk to be like, whew, there's some breathing room, right? But I want to, and it might go up to another price, and I have a number where I'm still saying, am I doing it or not? And if I do it, great. But I think a majority of people would say, I want to pay my house off. I want to be able to buy a house and not worry about a mortgage. I just want to be able to know that what I have, I own, which don't really own it, but you know what I mean. It's such a hard point when you get to that point, whether you have a couple hundred, or you got thousands, or whatever you have. Because it is on the utility. The more it's used, the more the value goes up. And you got Japan all on board. You got the whole EU signing off on crypto to be used and authorized by all the banks. And here we are Americans sitting here twiddling our thumbs because big banks want to get their 0.05% every time you leave money with them. You know, whether you have, I don't know what Coinbase has done, but I know at the time when I started buying, it was Uphold was the only place you could really buy it. And Uphold now, it's like, I think it's like 3.75% APR on cash that you put into an account with them. I mean, come on. Put $1,000 in there, get you a little $3.75, and ooh, $3.75. Well, guess what? That's a gallon of gas right now. And it's more than 50 cents your bank's giving you. So just be smart, you know. Find ways to add. And this should be a fun ride. So again, I'm going to go through that and try to find some different websites, things to do, you know, LLC, family trust, all that stuff, you know, business and, you know, securing it, try to get into some like life insurance stuff. I know some people talk about where, you know, you're protecting yourself and then you can borrow off that, plus borrow off the crypto you own. And I mean, there's so many different ways around it. Staking, and so we'll see. And hopefully next week when we get to clarity, hopefully we get a vote on the floor, and hopefully there's enough votes. And if not, no biggie. It's buying us time, right? Bitcoin doesn't have its thing till October, and we're sitting here going, cool, drop it a little more. I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm not looking at the price. I'm just looking at, yes, I want it to run. Yes, I know what it's for. Yes, I know it's up. I mean, again, somebody had to build the tracks. The tracks are all built. What's going to ride on the tracks? There are 16 cryptos that the government just told you are part of the commodities list. I don't care if you don't get XRP, get XLM, get HBAR. I mean, XDC, I think, just started staking with Uphold the other day. So, like, that's one where if you were with us from the beginning when Lou started talking about it and bought yourself a grip XDC and you didn't pull off the exchange, go get it boosted from Uphold, right? There's different ways to earn when you can't buy more. Even though buying more right now is less than it was a year ago, and a little more when maybe you first got in. Options. So I'm going to call that a night. I hope you guys like the shirt. I love the shirt. Right? It's a little tight on me now. Either that or I got to lose some weight. But don't believe everything you see. And I'm hoping maybe later this week I'll try to do another quick video. And, you know, like I said, just give your real thoughts and not have it be you know, doom and gloom, or this is the news, that's the news. Just kind of like, oh, living a daily life like the majority of us, just sitting here waiting, and what goes on through my head, and half the time I'm just laughing, being like, these people are so stupid. Like, keep dropping it. That's what I keep saying. Keep dropping it. I don't care. Because if I get and I'm just going to keep working and doing what I need to do, and if I get a position where I get some money and I can buy more, oh yeah, why wouldn't I? You know, you want to drop it down to 75 cents? Sure, I'll go try to buy a bunch of it, and then by the end of the year, when it's $1.50, I'll probably sell what I just bought. Just doubled my money in a couple months. Like, different ways to view it, you know? So, with that, appreciate anyone watching, and much love, giant hugs.